Bear bunch. After this, we are unfortunately going to finish off. Where are we? Not against one of those two on the top. Shark's gonna lose, fall down. We can't rematch Big Bad Wolves. So we got the winner of Sweet Walkers and No Shelter. Um, no Shelter I pulled off. They're getting a lot better. But I'm not sure if they can. It's probably going to be Sweet Walkers. But No Shelter's getting closer for sure. I guess below that, Snoo would face somebody. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get these hits in. Alright, off the bat, we don't have a combo. I'm going to go ahead and open up with Musical Linda just for some heals. And then I'm going to start crazing because that might be a one-man musical slot one. And I'm going to continue crazing because it could still be a one-man musical or it could be that. And now we finally get the item and I'm going to craze right away. It'll be a good HP boost, which I'm definitely going to need at this point. Oh no. Guys, look at that slot 2. 3 health. Oh, I'm super fucked. So I'm gonna heal a little bit, and I have the shield and I have the bunker. I don't think I could possibly withstand this 138. I think I just lost immediately off the bat. So we'll go ahead and just play a card and watch this play out. 16 plus 21 plus. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit, I didn't die. Alright, so we'll just play high HP and take our 86 and fucking go home with it. It is only hero damage. 92. Shit. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I mean, I could have played one-man musical in that slot. Realistically, I could have had the one-man musical PC, which would have been better. But I was thinking, okay, if they comboed one-man musical slot 1 on turn 2, I'd be better off with the Hank, because I would get the jab in there to do the most damage as possible, to try to race. But in hindsight, since they didn't combo slot 1, they combo slot 2, the one-man musical would have been a lot better. So, not a lot of options here. I really don't think this is a bad call, if there is a one-man musical or a clarinet stand. So I'm gonna play that, and it's a Bob. So I can one-hit KO the Bob. So I'm just gonna do that. And then from there, we'll go ahead and item it out. It's not gonna last long. I believe I'm gonna one-hit KO here. Yep. And then we will just play HP and get the easy 100. Pop and jerk up. Pop and jerk up. It's a great Prime Minister. So we will go with the stronger of the 2 cards. I do have options here on the combo. I'm going to go ahead and take that option because that will eat up. Now that's really going to eat up that first card. And Foul will never touch that PC. And now we will go for a little bits of leech in slot 3, but they comboed it, so I'm just gonna beat them in slot 1. So we'll play the HB, got a little bit of heal on, but it's not 100. Okay. Well, we've got one item in all characters, so that makes it easy. 60. Ooh, not quite. Not quite gonna do it. It's gonna be so weak, honestly, if they combo that. Oh, it's only a fucking dual fused. If they combo it, I'm gonna eat it up anyways. Let's do it. And now we're just gonna build HP. Got a little bit more heal in slot 1. It's not perfect, but it'll do. If I clarinet stand, would I have gotten perfect? Yeah, quite possibly. Okay. So we certainly don't want to play Hank against the one-man musical. So we'll clarinet that. It's already eating up that. And I'm going to go safe here. Because we got this in the bag. We're just going to play it nice and slow. Just to make sure we get the 100. And we realistically should pretty easily here. All right. So, no combo, no item. I'm gonna go with one-man musical just so I can hold off like a OMM or something a little bit longer, and I'm gonna do the same thing slot 2. So there we go, we have the OMM. So we're just sprawling out here, and hopefully that holds shit off long enough so that way out here on the outside I can pop in a heavy cruiser. Slot 2 is gonna die for them. So I'm going to get to the W on the outside. It's actually good that I didn't finish him that turn. Because what I want to do realistically is let that card die. Even though I took some hero health, it's way better to get down to 69 hero health, allow my slot 2 to heal, and have full health on the board versus that fucked up slot 1. Like if that slot 1 didn't die, and then I just built on it, I definitely didn't get 96. It's not bad. I mean, if you gotta play 3 PCs in a row, I'll take a 96 any day. The Ass Man. Let's go ahead. The item choices. Weakest, obviously, but not bad. Beefiest, but I kind of like keeping these sometimes. They have a little extra shield on a shield BG, so I'll go with Alien Bagpipes. And we'll just counter that one-man musical off the bat. And I'm going to go with the PC just in case. And then we can build up on the outside and hit it with some max HP. So they're not going to kill slot 1, luckily. So I do get my leech in slot 2, which gives me the 100. Human engage. I believe Ka would not like him. Or maybe they love him. Is he engaging a human or is he turning on a human? I don't know. So, kind of risky, right? If I play the item and I don't get another character, I might get fucked there. I don't want to play that slot 1 unknowing. And then if I have to move on, maybe I don't get another item. Maybe I draw a Hank or something. So I'm gonna go with the one-man musical because it has some reach on there, and it can hold off. It can hold off like a one-man musical combo longer. I'm gonna pop Karaoke Principle because I have some cheer on it in case I need to sprawl out, which, quite frankly, is what I'm thinking of doing. Because I'm still a little bit scared to play this motherfucker in front of that Gene. So what I'm gonna do actually is get a PC out. It's gonna get real mean real quick there. So what I'm gonna do is start building some HP. And slot 2, shit, slot 1's gonna win here. So I mean, if I knew this guy was never gonna combo, obviously I would have just killed him, and this would have been a lot better score. But I was always afraid of that comboing. So now what's gonna happen is slot 1 wins. Slot 2's got a lot of damage to it, and I pretty much just suck. My score's not gonna be too good. Because I've got that probably 31 health, yeah. That's okay. I mean, look, that was a super safe 95. I would personally always suggest if you have a super safe 95, take the super safe 95 as opposed to doing something and hoping that they don't combo in front of it, like when it's an obvious counter in front of it. Because if they would have one-man musical, they counter that Hank Hill, things get real fucking ugly real quick. So, this time I do have the stand or the Hank. And I'm going to go ahead and stand that because it's just going to eat the shit out of that PC. We can move on with a combo. And now that I'm super much ahead and in the lead, I'm going to do another stand just in case they decided to one-man musical or something there. Now I'm going to play the slow game, max HP. Hindsight, playing the item and then Roger on top of it, probably more HP, but maybe not with only 2 slots because I get 192 HP with those last 2 cards. I don't think Roger actually gets that high, so I think even in hindsight, I think I played that right at the end. Jamie. Alright, so obviously gonna do a PC. So there's a couple ways to go about this. Sometimes if I have a craze combo, I would play Luan just to get that guy going, but I don't. So our real options are going to be either Let's Go Fart to hold things back or One Man Musical to specifically hold back a slot 1. Now Let's Go Fart does a good job of holding off in One Man Musical, so I'm going to go with him. It's a pretty good opener. And then we're going to go with the item. Ooh, that's a rough one. But I think possibly it can't penetrate. Nah, it penetrated. I'm wrong. So we're going to boost up and get going here on building some HP. That was perfect. I don't quite win, which allows me to play Roger here. Get some pizza, I'll get a little bit of heal in slot 1, and we're set. So that worked out really well. It's always nice when the applause from the music starts when you finish a round. Fucking Vinny. Killing it. Hit 2. These guys. I can't keep up with my guild sometimes, guys. I'm not the best player in the world. I'm a lot better at, like, strategizing. Like if I sit down and kind of like speak to all the best minds, kind of coordinate based on what other people are doing. Pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at like siege strategy and building. In the game itself, we've got so many better players in my guild. That are just better play by play. I make a lot of stupid mistakes. Look who's not making a stupid mistake. These guys. Some good work. Got some good scores over here too. Straight up. You should be happy with the scores. Good stuff. So, no shelter or sweetwalkers last. So I guess that'll be number 2. I don't know how this ends in the points. It is kind of fun to watch the points in the rankings because they're such shit. The absolute shit. So it's really fun to see what happens. They're kind of crazy. All right, guys. One more round.